Hey guys, welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. If you're new here, I post these videos every Sunday to share some meal ideas with you and hopefully give you a little inspiration for the coming week. All of our meals are budget-friendly and delicious, so if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any future dinner ideas. Also make sure to stick around to the last meal in the video. It was my favorite of the week. For meal number one this week, we made some air fryer wings with a pineapple teriyaki sauce. So we started out by cutting our chicken wings into sections, and we always save the wing tips to throw in the freezer. They're really good for making broth. We season the wings to taste with some garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, and seasoned salt. Then we coated them with a little bit of baking powder, which helps the skin get extra crispy. Then we just threw these in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes until the internal temperature reached 165. Good dinner. Don't break my fridge. You're gonna slip and fall.
Soda.
What did you put in the oven?
Nothing.
What's in the oven?
Fries.
Fries? You like fries?
Yeah.
Are fries your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah? The sauce was pretty simple, and I'll have the measurements down in the description box below. We started out with about half a cup of pineapple and 2 tablespoons of pineapple juice. Then we added in 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of teriyaki sauce, two tablespoons of honey, and a good dash of cayenne. Then we just blended this all together until it was smooth. In our skillet, we melted 2 tablespoons of butter. Then we're just going to heat our sauce in here over medium heat until it starts to reduce and thicken. meal number 2, we made a stuffed chicken breast with risotto. For the sauce to go inside the chicken, we used about 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, and to that we added a tablespoon of coarse mustard, and then just to taste, we're going to add some garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, parsley, dill, and seasoned salt. We cut 2 chicken breasts in half lengthwise and then pounded them down until they were thinner. We seasoned our chicken with some salt and pepper and added on some of that sauce. Next came some cubed ham and some white American cheese. Then we just rolled these up and sealed them with a toothpick. We also covered the chicken in some plastic wrap and stuck it in the freezer for about 30 minutes just to make them hold together better. We also made some risotto to go with these, which we've shown you here before, so I'll leave a link to that video down below. We just put our stuffed chicken breasts into a skillet with some butter and stuck these in the oven at 375 degrees until they were cooked through. We also made a cheese sauce to go on top of these. So we melted some butter in the pan and added some salt and pepper, dill, and parsley. Then we added in a few tablespoons of flour to make a roux. Once that flour taste was cooked off, we added in some half and half and some American cheese. For meal number 3, we had an easy and delicious ham and potato bake. I just cubed up 3 medium-sized russet potatoes. You could use more or less depending on the size of your family. Then I added in 1/3 pound of cubed ham. Next came about half a cup of frozen peas, and these are totally optional. Then we just seasoned this to taste. We used equal amounts of salt and pepper, chili powder, seasoned salt, onion and garlic powder, and parsley. Then we added in 1 can of evaporated milk and put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about an hour. When our potatoes were all cooked through, we added in 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and 4 slices of American cheese, and stuck this back in the oven for just a few minutes to melt the cheese. When our biscuits had about 5 minutes left, we brushed them with some melted butter with parsley, salt, and minced garlic, then topped them off with some Parmesan cheese. Final meal of the week was my absolute favorite. We made Mongolian chicken sandwiches. We were laughing so hard over this chicken breast. This was the biggest chicken breast I've ever seen. 1 chicken breast made 4 chicken sandwiches. We just cut it into 4 equal sections and pounded it down to tenderize it, then double dredged it in some egg and flour. So while Adam was getting ready to fry up the chicken, I got started on our sauce. A few weeks back we shared this recipe when we just made Mongolian chicken over rice, but as a sandwich, this was even better. So I'm going to leave the recipe for this sauce down in the description box, but basically it's just some minced garlic, ground ginger, sesame oil, soy sauce, brown sugar, some sriracha, hoisin sauce, and a cornstarch slurry. So we just dunked our chicken in that delicious sauce. Then we served it on a sesame seed bun with some lettuce and green onions. This turned out amazing, and if you want to try any recipe from this video, I definitely recommend this one. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. And we would love for you to join our YouTube family, so hit that subscribe button down below and turn on notifications. I post What's for Dinner videos every Sunday.